Hi everyone, I'm here.
Okay, Nong Kan, where are you?
I'm in Bangkok right now.
Bangkok? Wow,
Yeah.
surprise.
Actually, I'm a little bit busy because I'm moving to another another position of job after I'm graduated from dental school.
I see.
So I have to come in
thank
Bangkok.
you.
Sorry?
Yeah, anyway, thank you for joining us today.
You're welcome. No problem.
Okay. So could you please introduce yourself again?
Hello everyone, my name is Gan. I'm from Khon University. I used to be a dental student. I've just graduated about just only a weeks ago. Yeah, and now I'm in Bangkok in order to go into the new position of dental.
Okay, so nice to meet you, Nong Kan.
Okay, Nongkan, thank you for having us. And Nongkan, can I ask something? What kind of activity that you conduct during your study here in Khon University? What club, something like that?
The activity that I have joined Khon University is KKU Student Council.
I see.
I used to be the vice president of student council. Yeah.
I see. How long?
Would that be the student union?
Sorry?
Would that be the student union, the student council, right?
The student union and the student council is different. But before I was the vice president of student union, I used to be in the student council before.
Okay, can you tell anything about the activities that the student union and the student councils do, and what kind of activities international students could join?
The difference between student council and student union is mainly do the activity that including the activity in the university. It's like sports day or main activity or Buddhist festival or parade or Isan culture, something like that. But the student union is mainly do the activity about help the student solve the problem that occur between students and university or teacher, something like that.
Okay, can international students join the student union? Is there positions for international students?
Yes, sure. We very open to everyone who interested in our team in order to help improve our students, our university, and our education program. Yeah, it would be nice if international students would want to join.
And in that respect, if you have meetings, in what language do you have the meetings? Would that be in Thai language or in English?
Mainly how to say? In our team, mainly we are Thai, so we speak Thai in our team. But if international students want to join our team, there will be someone who can help translating and be something like a guide that helps international students to easily join and easily share their idea towards our activity.
Okay, understand.
Okay, Nong Kan. That's good to know what is about the student union. So I'm sure that when you study in KKU, or maybe you may have some experience to go abroad. So can you share your experience on having foreign friends with us? Okay.
Could you please ask again, please?
Okay.
I couldn't
Could
hear.
you please share your experience on having foreign friends?
Experience of having foreign friends.
Yes.
Yeah, I've have been to many countries. Actually, count for more than 30 countries around the world. So I have many foreign friends. And also our faculty have MOU with many university around the world. So I have an opportunities to make friends from around the world. Last 2 years ago, I got a scholarship from Japan government to be in their dental hospital. Yes, and study there for a month. Yeah, and many students from other university comes to our faculty as well in order to study about our program and our system.
Okay, I see. So besides that, you have a chance to go many countries in Khon Kaen University. Also have some MOU or activity that provided opportunity for Thai students to know foreign friends. Okay, that's good.
I see. And yeah, you just mentioned that student union is kind of club of the student who help other student to solve the problem. Have you ever complained to the university? Or do you
Yeah.
protest something, or you advocate something?
For many times actually.
Really? Tell me once. What is your experience?
The
Help
experience,
people, help students.
I think the biggest one is in the time of COVID-19
COVID,
situation.
right.
Many students have their problems financially about their tuition fee, something like that. So we are the main group who talk with the teacher in university about the policy of tuition fee that can help the student to reduce the cost of education fees, something like that. And finally, we come to the agreement that
Right.
both student and both university can accept.
Right. Have ever been international student asking your help?
Yes. Actually, we do have KQU student council meets foreign students,
Uh-huh.
and many foreign we do have a group in
Mhm.
Facebook that helps for foreign students who have problems. Mainly, it's about how to deal with the university that they will have a gap between language, something that they don't understand. They will
I
be
see.
the one who can help them to solve the problem.
All right.
Questions we get quite often, Kang, is international students say, I want to know more about Thai people, about Thai culture, and I want to connect with them during my internship in Thailand. How do I do that?
Actually, Thai people is, I think, in my experience, Thai people is one of the most the friendliest people in the world, I think, because we are ready to make friends to everyone who comes to our life. So if you want to be a friend of Thai people, I think just be yourself, because we are very open. But if you learn about Thai culture just a little bit, or try to speak a little of Thai words, that will help you. That will help Thai people help you a lot, because actually Thailand is a country that been open to many nations for long. So we are ready to open to the difference between culture. But if you learn our culture, that will impress us a lot. just say this easy words such as สวัสดีครับ or ขอบคุณครับ something just like that.
Okay, so one thing, for instance, is try to teach each other's language. Ask for foreign students to talk to Thai people. Please teach me a little bit of the Thai language. And in return, the Thai students can ask the international students, please learn me a bit about English to improve my English. That sort of thing, right? Thai people are very open to that. Don't
Yes.
feel embarrassed or ashamed or scared or something like that. That's not necessary. That's what you say, right?
Yes.
Okay. Agung,
Agung.
can I give the word to you?
Right. Okay. Let me go back. Okay. Kan, so, thank you. And you have been to many countries, right? Have you met Thai people during your stay abroad? And then, and how can you make friends with foreigner in their country?
You have to think before that which nation do you want to make friends with, because people from different countries have a different point of view thinking towards something. Like the Japanese friend, maybe they want something that more polite than other nations. For the Chinese friend, they are friendly and don't mind us very much. Yeah. And
I see.
for the Westerners, students, I think they are very open to us, for Thai people, and they are so curious about our Asian style of living. So the presentation of Thai culture and the difference between culture of us and culture of them will be the topic of speaking and brings us together easily.
I see. Okay. Nice. Interesting to hear that.
And in the situation, like if I am an exchange student, the way to make friends is different from when I go to travel, because as a tourist, I will make friends by asking for help or just ask about how to go to the place I want to go. Yeah. But when I was an exchange student, I make friends by maybe ask for help again about where is the room that I want to go to join a class or something like that. The situation that I impressed the most is when I was in China. I made a lot of Chinese friends. I traveled there by myself with my little skill of Chinese speaking. I cannot read Chinese letter, but I can speak it a little bit from the knowledge from high school. But many people helped me a lot. They are even pay for our tickets, the train and the bus tickets for free.
Wow.
Maybe I look so pity and poor. So they are help them a lot. And I think Chinese people really like Thai people. Maybe that is one of the reasons that I was helped a lot at that time.
All right.
Okay. Kan, for foreign people, like, let's say non-Thai people, are there any tips that you can give that they should not do when talking to the Thai? Are there any do's and particularly are there any don'ts? If you talk to Thai people, please do not do this or do not say that.
For Thai people, they're so mad about their head. They if you are not close enough, we don't like others to touch our head.
Oh,
But if we are in the same age and if we are close enough, it's no problem.
So there are not a lot of don'ts, and depending on your age and maybe also the way that you talk about things, basically you can talk about anything, right?
Something like about religion. Like in Thailand, we are Buddhist country, so you have to respect the statue of Buddha image, something like that. Because in some country, Buddha image is just a decoration, something like that. But if you're in Thailand, you have to show the respectness among toward these things. But actually, now today, for my generation, we don't mind about that thing too much. But deeply, we are taught to respect this thing. So, if you are respect or not, actually, we don't care about that aspect. But if you are in Thailand, maybe if you show the respect towards this thing, it will be more polite in our point of view.
oh.
Okay.
Okay, do we have another more questions? Akung.
Can we maybe over to our friends from France, parang our Anthony or Chloe? How do you want to know the way how to approach Thai people, May? Anthony or Chloe? Is there any you wanna ask something? Not yet.
I think I will ask what are some stuff that you've seen in, for example, Europe that we do that we shouldn't do in Thailand?
Yeah.
Could you please say it again? I couldn't hear it. Could you
I
speak
was
louder, please?
wondering if by any means when you were in Europe, did you see us do yes, did you see do some things that that won't fly in Taiwan, Thailand?
When I was in Europe,
เข้าใจคำถามไหมครับ
Maybe Ajahn Hendrik can explain more a little bit.
ใช่คันเข้าใจคำถามไหม
ไม่เข้าใจ
เขาถามว่าเมื่อเคยไปเที่ยวยุโรปไหม
อ๋อเคยไปครับ
เคยไปประเทศอะไรบ้าง
in Europe I've been to first time in Europe I've been to Austria. Actually country in Europe is not that big, so we can grouping some country in one trip. So I've been to Europe for 3 times, and the first time I've been to Austria, Hungary, Republic of Czech, Slovakia, something like that.
โอเคเขาอันตวานก็ถามว่ามีอะไรบ้างที่ชาวยุโรปกระทำอยู่ในยุโรปที่การจะบอกว่าในประเทศไทยก็ทำแบบนี้ไม่ได้หรอก
Seeing in Europe, I've seen something like they put their feet so high, maybe on the table, on the chair, or something like that. they even stand on the public chair, something like that. And that is normal. Yeah, but in Thai, it's not normal. Yeah, okay. If like I have said that our head is the high thing that you have to think before you touch the head of Thai people, and also the feet is the thing that's a little bit dirty, so you shouldn't put it too high, or you point something, you should point it with your hand, not your feet, something like that. And also in Europe, they drive in a different position of our country, um, except in England. I have been to France before, and people in Paris, they drive very fast.
Really? Can we confirm to Anthony?
Is that
Yes,
right?
yes.
They drive very fast.
Did you understand that point about the feet?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Now I think about it, I can see what you mean by that.
People in Europe, they easily put their feet on the table. If they're tired, they just put the feet on the table, right? That's in Thailand, you don't do that. And even I seen in bus and in trains, if you're tired, you put your chair back and you put your feet on top of the head of the chair in front of you, right? I've seen that. In Thailand, that would be an extremely impolite thing to do, because your feet are the lowest part of the body, and your feet should never ever be higher than the head of anybody else.
Okay.
Oh, and Anthony, you're from France, right?
Yes, I'm studying in Agro-Paris near Paris.
Oh, okay. Your country is very beautiful. I have visited your palace, and I like the architecture there. Yeah.
Thank you.
And after Paris, we drove to south around Papillon province, and we go across to Andorra and Spain to Barcelona.
Dan, do you find French people easy to talk to?
French people?
Because in France, you have the same problem as international students have here in Thailand. How do I talk with the people from this country?
For French people, I think they are very polite compared to other Western country. I think they are the country with high culture. But I didn't have the contact between me and French friends that much, because I have Thai friends there. Yeah. So yeah, if you are abroad, if you have friends from the same nation, that would be nice, because you don't have to stay alone and be lonely in the land that you haven't been before. But the bad thing is you don't have much opportunities to make friends with the native people.
Maybe I can make a general recommendation for the people who do not speak. Please, could you turn off your microphone, because we get a lot of surrounding noise. So only the person who speaks, open the microphone, and if you stop speaking, then turn your microphone off.
Thank you, Ajahn Hendrik.
Okay, all right. I think we have asked you a lot of questions. So last question, do you have anything to say to our friends, Nong Kan?
Most of the first students in this meeting, are you in Thailand right now?
Yes, we are in Thailand now.
No, the two French students, right? They're not yet.
Are you in content right now?
Just only two French that haven't stayed in Khon Kaen, but most of the international students stay in KKU now.
Okay. So what I want to talk to the foreign student is welcome to Thailand, and thank you very much for choose our country, for staying our country, and I don't know the reason that you come here, but we as Thai people, we are ready to be your friend. I believe that my country is one of the friendliest people in the world. But the hard thing to make friend with Thai native is the gap of language. But I just want you to always remind that Thai people is not good at English, but they are very ready to make friends with you. And if you are in the difficulties, you can ask for help. I believe that they are ready to help you, no matter how good of English they are. And if you have special problem that needs the special help, we as Thai people can be your assistant, can help you. You can contact me from the poster. Yeah, there will be the contact of me, and you can add friend. After graduation, I'm still in the area of Khon Kaen. So if you want some help, I can help you. And welcome to Thailand. Welcome to my province. Hope you have a good time of studying, making friends, and gain precious experience that you have maybe you haven't seen before. Hope you have a good time.
Well, say thank you.
Thank you ค่ะน้องกัน so can I add up a little bit from น้องกัน besides to make friends with Thai student as the Thai staff, yeah, we also willing to take care you and help you. So whenever you have like the problem about the study, or when you come, maybe you have so many questions to ask us, and I'm sure that as a Thai staff, we are really happy to help you. So just welcome to Thailand and Khon Kaen University นะคะ okay, all right น้องกัน so thank you so much for joining us for this session
ครับ Thank you so much.
Thank you ค่ะ
Thank you ค่ะน้องการ
I'm also here with my mom.
สวัสดีค่ะคุณแม่
สวัสดีครับคุณแม่
ขอบคุณนะ
Also
คะ
my dad here.
สวัสดีค่ะคุณ
ส
พ่อ
วัสดีค่ะ
It's a little bit noisy here. So sorry.
ค่ะ
Actually,
ขอบ
I'm
คุณ
in
มากนะ
Bangkok
คะ
too.
ที่สละเวลา ค่ะ โอเค งั้นเดี๋ยวพี่จะไปที่เซสชันอื่น we will move to another session ค่ะโอเค
ขอบคุณ
อาจารย์
ค่ะ
เฮนริก
See you next time ค่ะน้องการ
อาจารย์เฮนริก would you like to talk a little bit about tips?
Yes.
Actually, yes. This is the second IAD Corner. The previous one was 1 month ago. And the big topic that came out of the last month's session was how to make friends. That's also why we invited Khan to this session. Because when you are in Thailand, you are in a different country with a different language, and the language barrier is quite big, actually, because Europeans do not speak Thai. And the level of English of the Thai people is lower than the level of English of European people. So what we did is we made a short video about the things you can do. What can you do actually to make friends in Thailand? And there are a lot of things that you can do. The common denominator is find persons in similar situation as you are. So international students, they all have the same problem, how do we find friends? How do we make friends in Thailand? Then go to places where people are and start talking. That's the way. Invest time. Making friends is not automatically. You need to go out, you need to present yourself, you need to talk to people. And a few places where you can go, I will show you in a short video that I will start now. I hope it works.
Yes, please.
Yeah. I will share my screen now. Just a moment. Where I'm about to share my screen. Just a moment. Share screen. That's the one. So, does it show?
There is no voice.
เด็กค่ะแชร์ audio too ค่ะ
Is there no sound?
Yes.
How do I go around that?
maybe stop sharing first and share again and click share audio
Okay, stop share.
share again and you have to click share audio too
Oh, share sound.
yes
Right.
Okay, that's the one. Okay, let me start again.
Hi,
Does it
my
work
name
now?
is Ajahn Hendrik.
Right.
This short video is about how to make friends as an international student at Konkan University. In the latest IAD Corner session, there was a lot of interest on this topic, therefore we created this video. We mostly discuss ways of making Thai friends, both online and offline in real life. We also discuss a few tips that may help you make new friends faster. So, how to go about making new Thai friends? So first of all, join up with persons who are in the same situation as you are, international students at Konkan University. Other international students, same as you, tend to be looking for new friends. So hook up with them. You can use this IAD Corner and our Facebook page to make contact with other international students and make appointments to go out to undertake activities. Join a sport club or a university society or activity. You probably have a hobby. Could be anything. Could be dancing, singing, photography, tennis, soccer, running, reading, cooking, you name it. Find a society that engages in the same hobby and join. And that way it's easy to make friends. Learn some basic Thai. It's a very charming icebreaker if you start talking with people in Thailand in their own language. Don't worry, you don't need to be fluent. Just know a few sentences that you can start with to break the ice. You can continue in English. If the other person does not speak English, then just break it off and go and find somebody else. Go to public places after working hours, say 5 o'clock, such as Lake Sitan, where I am now, or Lake Bunkenakon in the south of Konkan. There are lots of activities there, and people tend to be relaxed and because they just finished work. At Lake Bunkenakon, there are also aerobic activities. So what's easier to join an aerobic activity and after the aerobic, just talk to your fellow sportsmen. Go to a temple, especially the larger temples. There are lots of people visiting temples. Go there and just walk up to people, ask what they do, why they do it, what the religious meaning of it is.
Sorry, I cannot see your video.
I am trying desperately to get the image again. Doesn't work.
Conversation with you. If they don't speak English, just move on and find somebody else to talk to.
So let me try again.
Don't worry, อาจารย์ Henrik, maybe can start again ค่ะ
Yeah. Give me about 30 seconds. I have a way to do this. Just a moment.
Okay, while are waiting อาจารย์ Henrik, I
Yeah.
think there also have many foreign friends come to join us from Indonesia. Maybe can you say greeting to our friend Neni, right? Neni.
ใช่ค่ะ
สวัสดีค่ะ Neni.
สวัสดีค่ะพี่
ค่ะ And I remember Poonam last time. สวัสดีค่ะ Poonam.
Namaste, namaste.
สวัสดีค่ะ
สวัสดีค่ะ
Namaste, namaste. Is that correct?
Namaste อันนี้สบายดีไหมคะ
สบายดีค่ะ
Sawasdee krap.
สวัสดี I'm audible
I think I have the screen again.
Okay, maybe you can try again ค่ะ อาจารย์ Henrik.
Yeah.
Make friends. Learn some basic Thai. It's a very charming icebreaker if you start talking with people in Thailand in their own language. Don't worry, you don't need to be fluent. Just know a few sentences that you can start with to break the ice. You can continue in English. If the other person does not speak English, then just break it off and go and find somebody else. Go to public places after working hours, say 5 o'clock, such as Lake Sitan, where I am now, or Lake Bunkenakon in the south of Khon Kaen. There are lots of activities there, and people tend to be relaxed and open for discussion because they just finished work. At Lake Bunkenakon, there are also aerobic activities. So what's easier to join an aerobic activity, and after the aerobic, just talk to your fellow sportsmen. Go to a temple, especially the larger temples. There are lots of people visiting temples. Go there and just walk up to people, ask what they do, why they do it, what the religious meaning of it is. Those are easy things to talk about. If people can speak English, they will probably be happy to engage in a conversation with you. If they don't speak English, just move on and find somebody else to talk to. You can even go up country. Go to a place like the Ubenratana Dam. There's a small beach there, Bang Sen Song, where in the afternoon people tend to visit, sit back, relax, order some food, order some drinks, and have a swim because you can swim there. Go there too. Invite a few friends, rent a car together to share the cost, or go by public transportation, and spend an afternoon there. When you sit down, you sit next to people, try and start a conversation with them. Or go hiking. For instance, take a weekend Pukadung. Pukadung is a national park, about 1.5 hour drive from Khon Kaen, with lots of mountain trails that you can walk. If you go there early in the morning, on a Saturday for instance, you will meet lots of Thai people who will join you in the walk up the mountain, and in the afternoon walk back to the foot of the mountain. That is a really easy way to start talking with people while walking en route. You don't need to go alone. Try and find a few friends, maybe international students, maybe you already have other friends. Hire a minivan, share the cost, and go there together, and you can go back together. Another tip, drive around Khon Kaen using public transportation, for instance a Songtel pickup truck. When you go in a pickup truck, go and sit next to the person and start talking with them. If you don't know what you want to talk about, just ask them, where do I get off for Central Plaza, or where do I change Songtels to go to Khon Kaen University, or questions like that. It's easy. People who will speak English will be gladly helping you out. If people do not speak English and they don't respond back to you, then just ask somebody else in the Songtel. Don't expect a 100% success rate. Lots of people will not be able to answer you, either because they are too shy, or they don't speak English, or they feel awkward talking to a foreigner. It happens. So then you just move on to the next person. Volunteer to do good things for the community. There's some volunteering projects in Konkan, for instance, to help the homeless, to help the aged, to help orphan children, to help in hospices, communities, and so on. Joining a volunteering group is a perfect way to meet and mix with Thai people, and from there on it's easy to make friends. Visit as many events as you can. Events you can find in Konkan newspapers, Konkan Facebook pages. For instance, on Saturdays in Central Plaza, there tend to be events like music performances or beauty contests or things like that. They are typically the events that draw a crowd of young people. Just go there, join in, and when you are there in a large crowd of Thai people, it becomes easy to talk with them and engage in a conversation. And one more entertaining tip for those of you who enjoy pub crawling: just go visit a pub or a cafe or a small restaurant or things like that. For instance, in the area in Konkan near the Pullman Hotel, the Kosha Hotel, there's a street with lots of bars, easygoing bars where they play easy listening music, guitar, singers, and so on. Just go in there, sit down, order a drink, and just listen and enjoy to the music. And from there you can watch around, look around, and see if there are people interested in starting a discussion with you. You can go alone, you can also go with friends. Going with friends may make it even easier to start discussing with groups of Thai people there. So, these are a few tips of things that you can do in order to make friends in Thailand. I hope they are useful, and I hope they will help you make friends here. Good luck.
So, am I still there?
Yes, we can hear you, and the video is finished already, right?
Yeah, the video is finished.
Okay.
Was it? I hope it was useful. After this IAD Corner session, we will summarize on our Facebook page, and we will give you the link to the video so you can watch it again if you want to. I have another video with some other tips, but I think I just put a link on the Facebook page as well, and you can have a look at that other video as well.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much, Ajahn Henrik. So, as you can see that Ajahn Henrik give you a lot of tips about how to make friends in Thailand. And as you can see that he take a video. The location is in Khon Kaen University. And behind that, we call Art and Culture Center. And right now, we just have the new Art and Culture Center. So if you have some time or chance, we would like to recommend us to visit our new Art and Culture. And of course, that in Khon Kaen University, we have many places, the great place to visit and hang out. We have many facilities to serve you, like for example, the shuttle bus. So don't worry that if you come here, you can basically find the convenient things and make some new friends. Okay, ha. So should we move to the question hour session?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Before we have ID hours question, we will have, games in the end of program. So please stay tuned, everyone. Do not get out from this Zoom because we also provide something for you.
Okay. So should we start the first question? Okay. Maybe Ajahn Henrik, can you read that?
I have actually I have a few questions from the last session, but we are not going to answer those. We have for this session we have 4 questions.
Right.
2 questions are about KKU and banking. I think Fa, you can answer those better than I can. The other 2 questions, one of them is, are there any culture activities in Khon Kaen?
Right.
So we can know the culture. of Konkan and try to communicate with other people too? That is one question. Actually, Konkan has many cultural activities, like, of course, like in Thailand, you have the Songkran days, and you have the Loy Krathong days. In Konkan, you have the Sri Tan festival at Konkan University. You have the International Konkan Silk Festival with lots of markets and many square kilometers of places where food is sold, clothes are sold, even furniture is sold. So it's many people gather together. Those events are generally announced on the Konkan University homepage. So my recommendation would be go there, visit these cultural events, and use your presence there. When you are in those events, it is very easy to talk to people. It's a relaxed atmosphere. You walk around, you look left, you look right, so many people. And there's always somebody you can ask a question to.
All right.
So,
Thank you. Next question. How to get
I think Mon would be there, but I haven't. Is Mon there or not? Or Fa, would you answer that?
how to get a bank account in Thailand for foreign students?
Yeah. And how to get a mobile phone number?
What's your experience in Akung normally? Mostly, I think that KKU student they should SCB bank
Right.
to do in the bank account, right? And normally the normal document that they require, ใช่ไหม Akung?
Yeah, it's like student ID card, and then your passport, and letter of acceptance. Sometimes they need,
yes, something
because if you are new student, they may ask this letter, and then you just go to the bank of SCB.
Yes.
You have to do in person, right?
And if you would like to choose another bank, maybe you have to ask them more information about other requirement documents, what they need. Just ask them directly. Depend on your choice.
I see.
Yeah, and what about the phone number? They have like normally in Thailand just have just a few brands of the company, right?
Right.
Through AIS and detect. So depend on your choice as well. You would like to do like a prepaid or in like a monthly, just ask the mobile shop.
Right.
They have a lot of choice for you, a lot of package.
I see.
That's the match for your option. It's easy.
Easy, right?
Yeah, very easy nowadays. Even you can go to 7-Eleven, maybe just buy a SIM card first. No need to top up at the moment. Yeah.
I see. Okay. I hope this can answer the question. Next is from about KKU scholarship, Hamdan Indonesia. I'm not sure what kind of question that she wants to know, but actually, Konkan University always provide annual scholarship, right? Namely, ASEAN Games countries personnel KKU scholarship. This scholarship is always open in the end of year, and then they will close the submission in the February, I think. And then the first day of semester is on, I would say, May or June. And the second scholarship that KKU provide is KKU Active Recruitment. It's also annual. You can, we just closed, I think, this month, 15 April, and currently is in the process of selection the candidate, selection the student, and will be announced about next month. Okay, hope to answer this your question. Next question is from Anthony. If the university serve food, when does it do it? In the lunch, on dinner, or weekend? And I will also ask about the different sport that can be done on campus. Yes, this is the answer. You wanna answer, the Achan Hendrik or Timur?
Yeah. I can answer that. The university does not serve food for free, but there are many places where you can order food. You have the big food court center at the central complex opposite the library, and it's open every day from 9 in the morning to 4 in the afternoon. You can just go in and order food. I think there are more than 20 or 30 food stalls. You can get fried rice, you can get noodle soup, you can get rice with chicken, whatever you like. You can get sweets, pancakes, things like that. But it's like a restaurant. You go in, you have to pay a small amount. Food is not expensive. I think for about €1 or €1.50, you can eat yourself completely filled up.
I see.
And in the evenings, there are many places with food markets. Thai culture, Thai people love to eat outside in the early evening, like 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, even 8 o'clock. A lot of outside places where you can order your evening food. Regarding sports, there is a sport complex inside the university. They have sports like badminton, archery, football, swimming, tennis, where you can join. There are jogging tracks if you like running. There are jogging tracks inside the university available. Just go to the sports center and ask to join. And as a student, you may even get a discount on the membership cost. If you want more details, Antoine, then maybe we can talk about that separately.
All right, thank you, Achan Hendrik.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all.
Did that answer your question? Maybe not 100%, but at least you have an idea.
Okay.
Antoine?
Yes, it was very helpful.
Okay.
And may I
But anyway,
add,
if you have more questions
Ajahn,
after this, then just post your questions on the Facebook page and we'll answer those. That's where the Facebook page is for. It is hopefully a living page. So feel free to answer any questions, to post any questions you have. Yeah, Fa?
Yes, maybe I want to add up a little bit from Ajahn Hendrik that in KKU we also have the fitness center that maybe if some of you would like to do some gym, some weight, not just jogging, we also have the fitness center for everyone in Khon Kaen University. But I think that for the student price is affordable. So if you're interested, then you can maybe contact us again, and I can recommend you to the official Facebook page that they have the KKU Sport Fitness. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Then we go to the next item.
Yes.
Sure.
Which is the game.
Yes. Next will be the game session, and today we have our internship student will come to join us, which is Nong Meti, right? Nong Meti, can you introduce yourself to your friends?
Thank you thank you so much for having me, Viva. Well, my name is Meiti Sidhu. Currently, I am a third-year student. I have just finished my last semester at Faculty of Humanity and Social Sciences. My major is English, but I have had opportunity to study German also and so many languages, but I don't think that I can speak those so fluently. I have been working with International Affairs Division as a KKU buddy who helping international students who come from all around the world, such as the United States, Australia, and Japan, and so many countries. So that's why I select my internship here at International Affairs Division. I'm doing my first week, so everything was okay until now. And I have a very excited game for you guys today. I have prepared since my experiences and have been taking care of international students. So I would like to invite every one of you to play this game with me. So yes, I'm going to post this first. Everyone gonna play now. So please click this.
So please join or click the link Kahoot from the chat. We will play the game by using the Kahoot.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, waiting for the code.
We just click on the link that you sent on the box in the box, right?
Yes.
Okay.
This is the code. So just enter the link that I offered you guys and type the code and enter to the room. And then we will begin together.
Okay, I'm typing
Anthony
154.
I have only 1 year. Okay, Chloe, FIFA, yes.
I would like to remind, is there any prize or reward if we to be the winner?
Oh yes, FIFA. Do you have?
Yes, we will. We also have the one for the winner, top 3 winners.
Wow, interesting. I have to be the winner.
And fill the pass.
Should we wait for 30 seconds more?
Okay.
Yeah, Kung layo in the room already.
Not yet, not yet. I will be
Hurry
soon.
up.
Where is
Okay,
one?
everyone, if you want to, join game with us, please try to click
7794.
Kahoot and then access the pin 1547794.
7794.
Okay.
We have how many participants currently? There are 13, but
We have 13 now. We 1 2 3 1 2 3 4
Okay.
Okay, maybe we need more
Okay.
3.
We have 8 now. So I think
Nene.
Nene is here.
Nene is here. Okay, good.
Okay.
Representative from
Okay, and this time I have to say the time of excitement gonna begin. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Do we need to click the answer?
Yes.
Yes, you have to click the
You have
answer.
to click the answer. All right. The head is the most restricted part of the people in Thailand. So
Okay.
be careful, nakap, when you touch your friend hair. It's Okay, next question. FIFA. Okay, next. Okay, the answer is no. In my generation, I personally don't do that, but my grandpa did. Right. Oh my. Okay, next question.
Horse.
It should be.
Bicycle.
I see you can also choose helicopter.
For sure. Okay. In Thailand, especially in Khon Kaen, we drive cycles so many. So be careful when you arrive Thailand. All right.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really?
Okay. Next question. Go.
Mhm.
Hmm? Oh yeah. This Thai soft drink called Sha Yen or Sha Thai. Even Thai people, even Thai people have a big argument between the name. But yeah, I would recommend this if you come to Thailand. This is a very popular soft drink in Thailand, and so everyone gonna love it. I promise.
Yeah, everything is free.
Okay, next, go.
Mm.
All right, it could be fall if you are Thai, nah? So since my experience, I have been working with international students. So a lot of my friends, they're always complain about why is so spicy. So the next time you go to the restaurant, you have to be very careful when you order something. My pet is the phrase that you have to remember before you go to the restaurant.
My.
Next, yep, which means not spicy. Next. Ooh. Yes, a very popular one. Pifa, do you want to explain this festival, Songkran? What is this?
Sure. Actually, it's considered as the Thai New Year, and it's supposed to. I think it's passed already, but from right now, the COVID-19 situation, we haven't arranged the Songkran. I think for 3 years already. But basically, the famous place will be like in Khao San, Bangkok, right? And I think in Khon Kaen we call Khao Niao. Khao Niao Road. So people will splash the water to each other. And besides that, they also have the family day for Thai people. So Thai people will gathering with the family and joy and celebrate to each other. So it's considered as the Thai New Year, and I think people around the world know this festival, this Thai festival. So I think many students here used to join Songkran already, right? Yeah, I think so.
No, I don't think so.
Because of the pandemic time,
Yes.
because unfortunately we didn't have this for 3 years. I miss it so much. Yeah. Okay, next. Ooh, let's go change. Go. All right, this is a little bit difficult if you don't live in Thailand, but since you live here, you're gonna heard it very often. Thai people will say this, oh, ไม่เป็นไรไม่เป็นไรครับ this mean it's okay don't worry so yes
The pizza question was a bit deceiving.
yeah
Do you want the last slice? Because yes, I do, but she says,
yeah yeah okay
oh,
okay this is might be one of the hardest one because this is called a spirit house in Thailand there's so many right Thai people are superstitious and they build this for the spirit and when it's come to the first or the 16th of each month they're going to begging for the number because when it's come to the lottery Thai people are so love it so Vinny is going to be the winner or not right yes most of you guys might know this when we write 555 plus in Thai the number 5 pronounced ha so which means we are laughing
Ha 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 ha.
yes okay next oh most of you guys know this when we want to say thank you in Thai we say khop kun but for man we're gonna put krap after khop kun so the man gonna say khop kun krap for the male but for the women they're gonna put ka afterward khop kun afterward khop kun is going to be khop kun ka
ขอบคุณค่ะ
for women but for me I'm gonna say ขอบคุณครับ for พี่ฟ้า I'm gonna say ขอบคุณ
ขอบคุณค่ะ yes right
two more right we actually have this frost insect overall especially on the street and I would say that all of them are eatable so don't worry about that but yeah a lot of foreigners will be a little bit surprised at the very first time that they see oh do they eat insect really something yeah is it delicious actually okay last but certainly not least who is going to be the winners of our game so 1 2 3 go all right this is very true that when you take up your shoes before entering the house not only the house but so many places such as the temple or anywhere this is a sign of respect and you have to realize it's very important culture yes
okay
and we have top 3
what about the top 3 winners going to be for Antoine Dini and น้องใหม่
okay
น้องใหม่ is a Thai student right are you here now
Yes,
โอเค
Hello.
ค่ะน้องใหม่ Alright, so
Okay.
congratulations for the top 3 winners. So we would like to provide the gifts for you. So น้องใหม่ you can pick up at the International Affairs Division office. But for Winnie, if you here in KKU, you also can to receive it. And on tour, maybe when you come to KKU, you can come to visit me later. And also thank you everyone for joining the games. I hope that you get to know more about our Thai cultures. Okay. But before we move to the last session, maybe Nong Meti will have some, the keyword to discuss with you. And maybe if you have some, issues that you would like to discuss with us, you can feel free to share it.
Okay. Actually, when it's come to international students who live here in Thailand, culture shock is the normal thing that's happened, right? And the listed top 3 of our culture shock, that it might sound a little bit strange for foreigner, but it's going to be better if you know and realize this at the very first place. So this, the tip. Pifa, normally when it's come to the tip, may I ask the French students first, when you go to the restaurant, maybe in Paris or some friends, do you guys give the tip to the visitor or the waitress? Chloe or Anthony?
Yes, we do give some tip, but it's not as much as in, for example, America. In France, it's only 1, 2 euro, maybe 5 if you're really happy, but I never seen people give more than 5 euros as a tip.
Okay, Chloe, do you want to put something?
I totally agree with Antoine.
Okay, to 3 euro, it sounds very much for Thai people. But actually, the tip in Thailand, we don't have to pay it for the visitor or the restaurant. It's my start rank. You can pay it if you want, but in our culture, we don't do that.
Basically, we don't pay the tips, but I think sometimes it depends on people if they feel like certified to give the special tips for the waiter or waitress. It depends on you, but in a restaurant we basically don't give the tips for me as a Thai people.
Okay, next. Eating is going to be family eating style. I would say that according to my experience working with American friends, there were 9 of them from 8 different states. They were here. They expect to eat, for example, like when they eat in American culture, they're gonna eat, if you order one thing, they're gonna eat 1 person per person. But in Thailand, everyone expect to eat in the family style. What that is mean? Just because our menu, for example, like when you order Geng Qiao Wan or another Tom Yum Goong, it's going to be this big, this bowl, and you cannot respond as a Thai person. I cannot eat it by myself, and I can handle with all of them. So in Thailand, we share food. So it might sound a little bit strange for Westerner, but yes, I will say that it is okay to share your food to your friend, but during the pandemic, it is down. Yeah, it's unsafety, but yeah, it is our culture. Everyone expect to eat in the family style.
It's like Thai people think that we order is a lot, is large bowl, and we would like to share to you, share to you. But I know that some friends, some foreign friends that from another country, they will feel, I don't want to share, right?
How about French people? Do French people share their food while they're eating out with their friends?
We don't automatically share, but for example, if I take a plate and someone take another plate, we can swap food. He get to taste mine and I get to taste his.
Interesting. Yes. But during the pandemic, I didn't think that everyone would share. Right.
What about in India?
Okay.
India. What about in India? Punam, are you
Yeah,
scared?
yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
of course, we are sharing a food, and I find this really good because you will get multiple choices for your food
Yes.
and different type of cuisine. So yeah, it's the same in my place also that we are believing in sharing and caring. Yeah.
Piakung, how about in Indonesia?
India.
Indonesia.
I may ask someone from Indonesia here. Maybe Pini or Neni.
Any?
Fini maybe?
Yes.
Pini,
Fini, you want to answer?
Hello.
Okay.
tell us the Indonesian culture when you eat.
Culture. What kind of culture? I mean,
When you are eating in Indonesia, do people share the food to the other people?
okay. For especially in my province, I live in East Java. We are in Javanese ethnic. We also share our food in a big table. If we are eating with family or friends together, something like that. But there is a unique style of Javanese ethnic. They are eating with their hand. It says that eating like in this way, it is more delicious than we are eat with spoon and the fork.
Okay. Last but certainly that's it. I would like to ask Ajahn Henrik. Ajahn, how about Dutch way to eat outside or eat with your family?
Normally we don't share. When you enter a restaurant, everybody orders his own dish. Usually it's around the meat, so you order a steak or you order chicken or fish or something like that. Everybody gets his own plate and eats from his own plate. We do not share.
Okay, right.
It would be, nobody expects to share also. If you would start eating from somebody else's plate, you would probably be upset.
Okay, so we move on to the last but certainly not least keyword that we prepared. Grocery store. So in Europe, I have heard that I have my professor, he teach me about German, and he said that in Germany everything closed pretty early, I would say that. And how about other place in the Netherlands in general? How about this? Is this closed early or late, Ajahn?
You mean closing time in the evening?
Yes.
It used to be Monday to Saturday, 9 to 6, but nowadays it's also open on Sunday until 6 or 8 o'clock. We don't open at night. We don't really have shops that open at night. But you can buy 7 days a week. You can buy food in the grocery stores until 8, let's say 8 or 9 o'clock in the evening.
Okay. It's going to be similar in Europe overall, I think. But in Thailand, the grocery store open and close pretty late. I mean, open the time of during the time of the opening and the close. So you don't have to worry about this when you are hungry at midnight. So the midnight snack is overall in Thailand. So,
Okay,
yeah.
but so maybe can I add up more? As the normative said, that is maybe before COVID-19, but nowadays mostly the shop they reduce the closing time already, maybe 1 hour earlier before. I guess maybe right now they close 9 at 8 or 9 p.m. right?
Exactly.
No,
I'm
yeah,
also supposed to say some.
yeah, not 8 and 9 p.m. Right, in the evening time. Yes, and on the street maybe not a lot of the food shop like before. especially in the small province or small town. But in the big city, or maybe they still open it at the late night, but not many like before.
Okay, it's not going to be your problem because in Thailand we love food in general. We are foodies, so food is everywhere. So don't worry. So thank you so much for having us. And this is my first job as an international affair as a trainee. Thank you so much. And Tifa, do you want to add something before we say goodbye
Yeah,
today?
so thank you so much, Nong Meiti, for sharing this kind of experience to our friends. And before we leave today, is there anyone to, share some cultures to our friends? Okay, maybe น้องใหม่คะน้องใหม่ she also Thai student studying Spanish major, right?
Yes.
Okay, so as a Thai student, can you recommend some cultures that you would like to tell your friend? One thing.
In Thailand.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm not sure because
Maybe just greeting them something like, okay, how can I say, in your age, right? And as a Thai student, maybe you can say something for foreigner student who study here. Just a little bit about study or maybe about activities that you would like to recommend them to do after or besides study.
Okay, do you understand พี่สิริญญาไหมคะ
Okay, I would love to answer this question.
Okay.
Okay. I have been working with so many international students, so then I would say that as international student who want to come to Thailand for your study, especially in Khon Kaen, the tip that I would say that the more important thing is don't hesitate to get into your Thai friends, because although we have a lot of gaps between the language, I would say that so many people cannot speak English fluently, but when you become the friends, they're going to be so ready to take you to anywhere. Just, it's a little bit strange to get into other people, to other stranger in Western culture maybe, but in Thailand, we are so welcoming, and yes, just as I said, everyone is so ready to help you without any good English skill. Yes, and I would say that we are so welcome here.
Yeah, maybe it's pretty hard at the first time when to interact, to talk with them, but yeah, just understanding that they're not talking. They're not afraid of you, but they just kind of a little bit
they're just afraid of
they're
English.
just afraid. Yeah, they're just not confident at the first time to say something in English.
If you speak English with them and they cannot answer you, they will try to open Google Translate.
Right,
it really happens. So don't worry about the gap of language. Okay,ค่ะ. So I think that is for today. And as the International Affairs Division, we are so happy that you're joining with us. And we hopefully that we will see you again for our next episode. So, I forget to add one thing, Pimon, the free ride. Pimon, พี่สิริญญา
Yes, okay.
Can you recommend our service before we leave?
Okay. Service, you mean our IAD?
Yes,
Okay.
the free ride,
At the moment, we have like a free drive from Khon Kaen University to Khon Kaen Immigration, like twice a month for free, as I have been post regularly in each month on our web, IAD Facebook, also on the live group. So some of you maybe already have seen it. Nanny, have you seen it right before? Have you seen it? My poster?
Wait,นะคะ
Yes, I'm already.
Yes, yeah. I normally do regularly twice a month. So just register in advance and be there at the on the appointment date. We will drive you to go to immigration like a 30 days report. No, that's right. No, 90-day report and extend your visa. That's it. Okay, this is our service from IAD.
Okay.
Anything else, Nong Fa? Maybe
And-
and maybe we can inform them about our contact channel again.
Sure, as I sent you by the chat, we also have the official Facebook page. So please follow and thumb up the like, and we will basically post news or the service or another information that useful for you. And we also have the International Affair Division website, which is I will send you on the chat box. One moment. Okay. Here, iad.kku.ac.th. So if you want to know some information, you can go to this website. And before we leave, one more service that we would like to recommend you is KKU Library. Hyekung, can you add up this one?
Yeah, sure. Quick observation here. If you have an account of Facebook, maybe you can go to KKU Library, and then they have one thing service that is very interesting, which is this one. So if you have, if you can access from KKU network connection, you can get free ebooks from the Cambridge University Press, Emerald Publishing, and Gale Company. So there are many ebooks provided for free. You just download them, Emerald Publishing, and then Cambridge ebook and journal, of course, and they are free. You just download them, but you have to use university network or KKU internet in order to download them. Right. Yes.
Can you show our Facebook page?
Facebook page. Okay. This is our Facebook page. Usually we share the information throughout this account. You can go to check out regularly. Like this one, we share the information about contest, graphic designer contest.
Just
If you,
yeah.
yes, if you are eligible, you may apply for that. Yes, that's it.
Okay. Yeah, so this is our contact channel. And I think, yeah, that is for today. And I have to say thank you so much นะคะ ขอบคุณค่ะ
Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you,
ขอบคุณครับ
everyone. Have a good weekend. Bye bye.
Bonjour,
and take
bonjour,
care.
and
And take care.
Namaste.
Hope to see you next
stay in-
episode นะคะ
See you next month.
Bye
Bye
Stay
bye
healthy.
bye.
Bye.
Bye bye. ขอบคุณค่ะ
I have to change the word to be this. Wait, closing.
Thank you.